ladies, this is Chanel, one half of the Ladies Who Lunch. LaShawn and I wanted to reach out and just give you all a little bit of advice as it relates to determining whether or not a man is into you. When a man is not into you, he really gives you all the signs you need. But for some reason, we think that we can convince another person to appreciate us and love us and show us the same sort of affection and respect that we are showing them. And unfortunately, a lot of times, all of your hard work and your feelings and your love and your persistence on trying to convince this person that you're worthy, you're the one, goes unnoticed because he's simply not into you. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with you at all. It's not you, it really is him. Some of you can relate to this, I'm sure, because
Hey everybody, it's LaShawn from Ladies Who Lunch, the other half of the group. So, me and Chanel today are going to give you 13 tips on a man is not that interested in you. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. So number 1, he borrows money but never repays it. Number 1, he shouldn't borrow money from you. That's number 1. He should not be borrowing money from you and then have the audacity not to pay it back. No, sir. That's not acceptable.
number 2, if you have an emergency, you reach out to him, you call him, you text him, he never responds. He never responds. He cannot be counted on. Mystical. He's in the chair.
Number 3, he doesn't return your phone calls. You call him several times. He doesn't return your phone calls. He doesn't return your voice messages. He just completely ignores you. That's kind of a surefire sign that he doesn't want to be bothered.
Number 4, he doesn't return your text messages. Ever. Well, he does, but only at his convenience when there's something that he needs. Or if when you reach out to him, he needs you to do something for him. That's the only time he responds. It's all about him.
Number 5, on top of not returning your phone calls, he blocks you from all of his social media sites. So he's telling you indirectly, I don't want to be bothered. He's not returning your phone calls. He has blocked you from all his social media. So, our feelings may be hurt, but we need to just accept those signs, suck it up, take it, and move on.
5, he never comes to your place. You always have to come to his at a certain time, of course. There's never a time that you can just drop by. He tells you exactly when you can come, and you leave his house within an hour or two.
Number 7, you are not allowed at his place. He only comes to your house and your house only. Now, that right there, in my mind, I feel like you're hiding something. You don't want to be seen with something is going on, because why do you only want to come to my place and my place only? I don't know where you live at. Heck, I don't even know if you have a house. So that right there is a sign that he may not be that interested in you.
He never takes you out on a date. You never takes you on a date. All the time that you all have together is always inside his home, because it's all about him again.
Next, number 9, you have never met any of his friends or family. I think that if you're dating a guy for a while and he's feeling you and he's interested in you, especially for some months, I would think that you would eventually meet somebody in his circle. I mean, whether it be a friend, a cousin, somebody within his circle that you should meet. But if he never introduces you to his friends or family, that right there is also another sign, because typically when a man is feeling somebody, a woman, I would think that he's like, oh, I want to show, her off to my friends and family. Sometimes maybe they don't want to do that because they've done it in the past. But I just feel like after so many months, I think that you should meet a friend or a family member of his.
Number 10, your conversations are limited to sex. That is your only conversation. You don't know his likes. You don't know his dislikes. He doesn't know yours either.
Number 11, you only know his name and nothing else. He doesn't share anything about you. You don't know what his favorite color is, his favorite food, anything. And to me, if a man is interested in you, he's going to want to share stuff and want you to know what his interests and his likes and dislikes are. But if he doesn't share much information, you don't know anything about him, to me, that's saying he really doesn't have a lot of interest in you because he's not sharing much, because he doesn't plan on being around too long. So, another sign, he just may not be that interested in you.
Number 12. He goes weeks without contacting you. You hadn't heard from him. He hasn't called you. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, at 11 o'clock at night, you get a text message. Not a call. A text message that says, "Hey, what you been up to?" Now, you already know what that is. A booty call. Well, ladies, don't respond.
Number 13. He's an all-around selfish a-hole. It's all about him, what he wants, my needs, what I want to do, me, 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 me. A selfish person is a very difficult person to be in a relationship with because it's all about them. For instance, you may need him for something and he said, "Oh, I'm too tired." Each time you call him, he's too tired. He has an excuse. He's never available for you. It's all about him. But when he needs something or wants something, you're there for him. But it's not reciprocated between the two of you. It's always about his needs and what he wants and so forth.
These are the signs that he's just not into you. Take heed. Be smart. If he is acting this way, he is not the guy for you. Find something better to do with your time. Like take up knitting. I don't know. Produce a rap video. Whatever. I don't care. Anything but catering to someone who is simply just not that into you.
So these are just a couple things we want to share today. Again, these are not written in stone. These are just some things that we came up with and just wanted to share.
This is Chanel. See you next time. Take heed, ladies. Take heed.
All right. Thank you. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye.